Counselor.
Not to say we are some year can't send power the whole Ghana. Asema eba mudi hun komo ye 5 on Nelson one midi emba buki. Yes, it sounds there be a kind of cry Yvonne Nelson will be on in a shimpa who kruma can't sema sema ya semno. Say it me.
Wow.
Inti book here na the head dance so me busu just here. And now the air says
Yvonne will busu.
Yes.
And
the story
there will be any. Just say be yes. But common I think the book is straightforward. And yet maybe a book in Namno is her opinion though, and I hear a lot of people say they respect Yvonne for what she has done. But maturity should tell you that when you're narrating your story, you need to edit some things because at a stage in your life, some things are immature. Yeah. Because
real life story?
Paul said, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. But now that I'm an adult, there are a lot of things that I will say, but I will not say it the way I could have said it when I was a young boy. Because maturity should tell you whatever you've gone through. Because yes, Yvonne Nelson, some more canon. They were in the end. Is it the response of the people that will expose what she's saying is true? So Gustavo see on in date beside the date that.
Socrates deny.
Yes.
Wow.
But there are pictures.
So that's what I'm saying. That right now, let me tell you,
there are pictures.
A relationship that is not advertised in this world is a relationship called sex mate, talking jolly ayinashim, sana nukwe. So no matter what it is, until there's any link between the two of you, say wow, even that, the right of the child to know who the father is, right reserved of the child. When the father is being responsible in terms of naming the child and doing what he's supposed to do, nobody needs to come and ask you, that kind of thing. So I even remember sometimes somebody asked the party the same question. I told the person, don't do that again. It's irrelevant.
Okay.
Except Miss Bell, Nyamiadom, Wafayi Fun, Awafa, Ubin Bisa, and the Banny. So what I'm trying to bring to Ben is say, yes, Yvonne Nelson, if she is speaking out of pain, now she's not seeking for sympathy. But this is not it. People don't give respect to us as counselors in this country. As counselors who have been trained, because if truly Yvonne could have met a professional counselor, she could have done her best in dealing with all these excesses and still write a book of discovering who the father is. Because the long and short of the book, the totality of the manual she's holding as a book is just to tell us that she was not Yvonne Nelson, but she is something agitated. That's all.
Are you disappointed?
Disappointed? No, I'm not disappointed in Yvonne. I'm disappointed in myself. No, I'm disappointed in myself.
Why?
Because as a professional, trained, well-qualified counselor who should help people who are going through such ordeal, not to write stories like this, that, you see, you can be right. No, that's what I'm saying, that I am disappointed in myself. Even for Yvonne to get pregnant and abort, I'm disappointed in myself. I'm older than her. Yeah. Yvonne is my small girl. She's a small girl to me. So if we have gone to learn, yes, there's sex education, at what stage should Yvonne, active girl, get pregnant and abort? She should be able to be on contraceptive at age 11. So we are disappointing. I am disappointed because as a professional reproductive health counselor, we are not telling people when to have sex and when not to have sex, but we need to tell them when to get pregnant and when not to get pregnant. Telling somebody I had an abortion is not a pride. It's not. It's not. If Sarkodie comes to say yes, the only way I will fight is when it is a rape. But if Yvonne Nelson has identified that within the time, and it's not because of Tracy, that's why Sarkodie will not collect a child. That's what we're talking about. When Tracy married Sarkodie, Sarkodie married Tracy. Did they have a child before they got married?
Yeah.
So Sarkodie was, so it was not, it's not news. This is not to justify. Sarkodie has not done anything wrong except if Yvonne says Sarkodie raped me.
Wow.
But consensual sexual intercourse, where does it stand for us to say this? a book that we want to read, and the essence of the book is bringing memories that will not give you a future that we're talking about. No, be careful what you say today. So people say things and you tell them that this thing is below the belt. The internet is not a dead end. It's a reproductive organ that reproduces itself at the time you don't need the content. No, I'm disappointed in myself. Myself, not even else.
Okay.
Because if you to me, I'm one crofom, man, for Omadi and see a year, a bear. I'm say, or he need grifty auntie, extra book be Tears of BBBB. I'm sorry, I've forgotten the title. On such a book be, and we hear say stories of people. I'm for Muntiemu. Oh, be a yes, so be can was sema ya, but sebio, nyan some be a becan semno. As she was so men cool, majatum, men no me draw, men fetu, men more be, men no be bonnet. But I said, baby, I becan sem, ne here. 1996 girl bini na dan for because abortion or Newtown Dr. Biho. Girl na worry. Onyaba. Meet me office na client in the bar say obeso oboa ne nyonko na asem bi esi ne egu nanim ase. Say be ma na worry ne so ye ken on to me wo. Enti onu no receipt ni one ho 1996 abortion.
Okay, P receipt no.
Na dan for blue nim say receipt ni one ho. Oba me office so obeso ko set record straight that the girl can give birth. Be careful who you call your friend. And more foolishly, best friend. Because whatever you keep now, to me keep secret, except a professional who is under oath, like some of us. So you see, you have no connection to the person. There are more than 600 stories of that story I'm sharing with you. And that is what we call the editing of the talk back when you're talking. There should be a talk back in everybody's ears. Yvonne saying was share kumegu. There's a portion in the book. As a COB here inference to Fred Nyama. When we start portion. Say obi the nickel baby. Emma nipa no onim say nipa no be ya award ma eye punso ba nipa na adwumo ya na pimpin women. Yes in the book. It's in the book. Inyanya, oni inyanya, say inyanya chiti ya, oni Yvonne. I mean, unfortunately for us, Makanda, and let me say it on record. When you be trained prano worry what cheating ni ho. What must say? Yen kanu krese. Abrabo ye nyina ye boy se di ni nyina betu book matchra. Why? So don't feel proud. Says see no so do Debbie, what are we talking about? Coming out to say wait the matter. Yes, it is her right to do what she wants to do. But the implication here. Yeti we ye kase. Charlie, yeti danki to imo. Yet did not get to a move, but me kind of scratch yourself. The farther we can go, and we are talking now. Sarkodie, remove his mouth for what? Yes, I had sex with you. Yes, I impregnated you, and I told you to terminate. Whilst you were say pregnancy is not an airborne disease. At the time you're having sex, you're not raped. Yeah. You have a challenge looking for your father, and you found your father today. How does it make your mother feel? I am happy you found your father. But, I mean, how does it make her feel? I'm happy everybody will look for the father because now Yvonne is going to get father's blessing. Because if the late Alajete is the father, that even, I mean, and I'm saying that Yvonne's statement has not just hit the public. It hits the family. Well, for example, do you know how it makes you feel? You know what I'm talking about? Well, it is the duty of we the counselors in this country to let people know, say, before, and look, that's what professionalism is all. The proof readers are not supposed to be eloquent people who can read English, but people who can follow your story and see which part of the story can create a trouble for you in future. So some of us who are sitting here, but think well. Say, go through counseling first, because today you are speaking the truth, but tomorrow it might have an adverse negative effect, not just on you. Do you know what's going to happen to the children of Alajete at this time that the story is coming up? The family left behind. We are not going to do a new naming ceremony because it is necessary traditionally to rename Yvonne by pouring libation on the floor, on the ground, sorry. I see a tuni dio. Say a jitu musampa DNA and kura. But if the family will come and say, and Alajete nyankola bibre.
Okay.
Which was okay. But if one else did amba, and I can say, Papa ne drive him nearly crash. Sanyama way no, or can no crack, but no crano, and then you can. Yama be a diwuko, yam beside one else, so bet my catch on record in Crawford, Bema Dudua, or Mobile Maconasi, with names and title.
Sebi.
Where Osibo? Can we have be some of them? So what Yvonne have done? We have filtered Yamabiu. But me them bisa say Yamani be a here na. Sarkodie anyemo. What is Sarkodie you no boy no?
Yeah here.
There were my boy or nyimo bi akoya boy shama me baby so na John Dumelo voice na when me
that's Act Dumelo title no.
So me bisa me who say Sanyama we nyina. Debi na nyin sense oti we. Debi na otua den. Debi otua den. Adepo me catch o da me share say, "Ohun ya me fe." Me no wo there na me nyim me nyim adwen say me giba. I say ya agro na ye di. It was not 102.9. Nso hu say be ma na brem. Aden na wo nso wan nyanya sasade ye be. Me ovinati
na wuye ye wa ma discuss on goto aduru no
Jimmy pe eni oba ye bi ni wi ohia sika se odi kwakoto aduru no won be mo so anyi send na mkuru
Jimmy pe de be ma odo so onim so
you see, let me tell you, when we are talking about condoms, condoms in this world, it's not, I don't train men how to wear condoms. I train both sexes, just like menstruation. Because if it is not on, it shouldn't be in. Every erection needs direction. Coming to talk about abortion at this stage, I am not saying she's wrong. I'm saying that she wants to free herself. But counselors and professionals could have helped her. Yeah. Still brought a book out telling us that I am not Yvonne Nelson. I am Ajete. And when you say I am Ajete, we'll look for which Ajete are we talking about? I think that she was not properly advised. For me, where I sit, or maybe she was properly advised, but she felt that this will hit it right. Right now, everybody's waiting for their name, and I know Osebo, you are not qualified for Yvonne Nelson, so it will be difficult for you to have your name in the book. Amen. But I'm going to read the last page because the last lifestyle of Yvonne Nelson had my name on her lips and the suits and everything. Where a young guy opened a page and told her, I said, in the literal translation, Sebema Nyawade na se onyemwa wabu kwasia ebu abusuane kwasia wanu wa kwasiaba sa asem na yedi nkomo na ye translation it became a big thing and I see retracted say a friend a shawo. All those things came up. And it's pastor Yvonne Nelson true book. Unless be a volume 2 number because 7 1. I saw babe. Because we koye busua sem. Your friend busua meeting kra e ka say me wo fa friend me ka say ebusua ni ntimi hwe nyama bi abeka. Na ma ka no kren dada. No kren so de me bien hu ansa na meka. So the book, the law we are going to talk about. Na me ka say nyama bebre na e ba no. Be ma embo aye. But obi abeso true bibia ye careful. Yeah. Na de bia wo twa to on so dwen hu beba da chi. Said what did the phone am I did trying to say and then would you say any try it here? Say what bill sit down say Abranti
a counselor
briefly sim team emotionally nobody a damn neighbor. What kind of story no? Yeah, now story now what the from says now kind story now why say me try na kind story now we shall say gidi to say the na him the opposite here
na me memo akwaba nzu pie.
Debi na wo starting na military PM because I want to kasa na mun kasa say
yeah train so beba na mo akwaba and the counselor we there
oh dem ka sorry what about me akwaba Matias ya koya nim
it's Abranti no case and no case
the ohian say o say Abranti abaya no say and the story ni nyina so na twempra and Abranti ne hu Kristo wasesa na adwen and say Kristo hu nti on call night club bi nya bi o mo nya bi nti empratwe no yan fancy he ya. But in Pratchim Menino or talk be man so use it. One talk can't channel. Debbie. So it's not a gift. And your gift because Kai said, get your friend is saying, I been get ya, Obian ye video ye, say them. Oh, yeah. Say them incident. See, a can of crow crumwa. And baby see your mobile some Virginia maybe and baby in Beguas will crumwa. I'm telling you, there are some of the things we give out and we don't want to come back for it. And it is poverty that causes a man who has gifted you a thing to come back for it. And it is also greed that will cause a woman to keep on to what she doesn't deserve. There be 2 years that a guy is going out with you, and or see, I've changed my lifestyle. The car is not in your name. The young man doesn't have a problem. He doesn't even have to write a story to us. Declare your car missing.
Wow.
With a chassis number and everything, she'll be arrested.
To that extent?
Prosecuted as a thief.
It's a thief. Abra wa de command.
What the man driving?
More chimp na media.
Then just say a chimp brother. And practically law ben
canning evidence.
David and practically law ben. Me call baby, me call night club. Your point me who me car. My future it's about 2 years now. And then I mean who said gay be a but me person me gidi me a gentleman. And my report to my police. About yani my brandy or see how would him do him. Me share no nightclub. So I confirmed that I took the car to a nightclub. Or back nightclub in Como. And I say, car not the chair. And then see, the law is fine. Car no mommy or the chair. Or see there, your mom said, Minchi, Fanadia Mano. I'm not your car. Or see, no, she's caused damage. I have to do evaluation over the car. I'll take the car to STC for them to reevaluate and see if there are any damages so she can repair before I receive the car. Remember, watch though. Emma wa dream be a woman mutima enye. No, possible tiwe. I said, one pemba, but tiwe, to go bog and tea. I said, the book of it, dear, or buy us. I Jimmy. When you hire a chiku. To go bog. Or buy us. Tear me. I dare be a seven, maybe as you say. Yeah, so say ginger way. Yeah, what the man at the pa as an opadi de be now the man is say kunu at the paji, not the manner, main country. At the banya way 20 kurane gunadia. Adiepa. Adiepa. Udi enempa. Yenempa. Ese particle tom when iji es dane. Me kai. Me kechi. A particle tom at the party me. The American say, if you give this to her as a gift or as a wife, take this. And I'm giving it to her because I think she needs it. But I give her every week 1 bottle. The painful part is that as long as she remains as my wife, even if the old bottle is not finished, she'll still come for this. Okay. That mentality of wives and women is not good. It's an evil thought. Wow. So if you're watching me as a man listening to me, don't follow and do something that you know say, a dear we mean to me in because my dream in your way, say, Bema the watching pra. Now a shower brand my boy. What because I'm practicing a shower bra difference in him. There be difference in him. My church e mo abre. Na sa kosi say na nipa ne de car ma say je use bia. Hwe oba bia utie me. Wo adwin bi say car na me de ama wo use ga no nti utie me. Car na me de ama wo use no. Wo adwin bi say person je fi me ho da acha. Me ne oni bibia. Ye yire me na me go change name of from C no so ma. That's the first thing. Because this guy could have not gone to collect the car if the car was registered in her name. Yeah. And a Ghana Mrano so and Mahu Quine, the only thing Mahu Quine say your only property together is having something that shows that the two of us are joint. Company law. Yeah. Joint account, you know, yeah, my companies. And as I see, I bet you from say our dear, yeah, the certificate teacher say, you new your boom. And to get away, a semi offer, the branch, and the solution is straightforward. On fast semno Enco police station. Declare the car missing.
And they say the dofo dada knows is your friend a criminal.
And you're a friend a criminal or a criminal. I just don't know you didn't or see observe scale man in scale bottom way. Reported to the police, she's a thief. No, not here. The fact say my man walk on
Nana don't say meanwhile, if a woman gives you something, no matter what, she will take it back.
Usually they don't take it back. They report it to other people. No, they embarrass you to bring it back. What did them can I say? Shout you on here. Hey, Lutterodt dear, and yam yan can I go botai. She tired and come. Me na me Toman, she receipt in here. Me Tono Amsterdam, and I'm the man in the tie boy. So they don't come to you to collect a sebo. They will tell friends that the things on you are coming from them. That's how they do it. And women are very cunning when it comes to these things. And because you don't want embarrassment, you don't even go and you give it back to her. Yeah. But the fact is that me and Rani relationship, now at the end of the day, this was not a gift. But even if it was a gift and the guy is demanding it back, poverty will cause you to ask for such things. But please go back for it. And to what we see me obi a chawa dear. Yes, so my dear, no pink sheet receipt. Since your honey I could do no. Why do you be a dear? But this young man should straight ahead report to the police a missing car. But before he does that, counseling is very effective on 0277.
Let's go.
609
609
644. Write it slowly. Osibo has no solution. I have it on 0277 609 644. We will help you get by your car amicably or through the law or by the law. May that was it.